We're live again. I need to get this off my chest, you guys, because we got. Don't get me wrong, we got a lot of fun stuff planned, but I need to get this off my chest. This is not something I'm very well. It's actually something I'm very passionate about, but it's not something easy that I'm going to talk about. So, um, hey James, what's up, bud? If you guys are just coming in, bear with me. I have a cough, but I need to I need to tell you guys something. Some of you guys already know this. If you guys are just coming in, make sure to press that like button for me. That helps the stream reach a lot more people, and it's definitely a lot more people that we can hang out with and chat with and talk life with. Motivate people that need it. James, how are you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah, I can see we got a lot more people coming in, so thank you guys. This is an interesting topic night. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here for, but I need to get this off my chest. Um, and if you guys are able to promote this in any possible way, I want this message to get out to as many people as possible. Because what I'm about to share is really, 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 really deep. Um, yeah, James is a good buddy of mine, Ashley. He's awesome. I love him. I love all you guys. James is very special. Tawny's very special too. They're OGs in the Bax world. um First of all, before I begin, I just want to say that it's an honor and it's a privilege to be able to do what I do and be able to come on here and tell you guys some motivational stuff, but as well as some very, very, very hard stuff as well. And I know with YouTube that could be hit or miss. That's sometimes a good thing and sometimes a bad thing. But I think the most important thing is how we grow as not just as content creators, but as individuals. I think that's really, really important. And so, with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna jump right into my first topic, and this is something that I wouldn't say it's not really a secret because it's already out, but I think I need to explain why. So, ever since I was little, um, when I was really, really young, dating back to when I was growing up in Pasadena, I, you probably guessed it is balloon related. Back in the day, they used to have balloons and stuff at Trader Joe's, and they would give them out for free. And I think that's my earliest memory as far as loving balloons go. And it wasn't really until I think my I was 15, maybe 16, they took on a lot more deeper meaning. And then when I got into high school, And college in Florida, it became much more than just a want. It became a lot more of a necessity, like a need kind of a deal to help me get through my day and things like that. They so the Party City trips are very, very important to me. I have great friends that I know at the Party City I go up to in Dallas. They all know who I am, and that experience has been super great. But also, there have been experiences in the past, in Florida, for instance, that have not been so great. And one of them I can recall. Um, I went in to buy balloons one day, and this I wouldn't say it was a like a B attitude, but it was not a not so friendly attitude. And she just treated me like total trash and stuff. It was a Party City employee, by the way. Her name was Julia, not the Julia that we love. That's my mother. It was a different Julia, and she treated me like I wasn't even human. I don't know. It was because for those of you who don't know, I get like the really big balloons, like the 2 foot variety. Um, and there's specific details as far as how long do I want my string, like how much do I want them to be blown up and stuff like that. Just small details like that. And she was just being kind of a jerk about it. And so my mom ended up calling the manager of that Party City location. This was in Apopka, Florida, years ago, you guys. I don't know if that she no longer works there, thank goodness. But the manager there was super super sweet. Every time I came in, but also you guys, I say this because during that time I went through a really 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 dark depression. I went through um probably the worst depression that I've ever been in, which is saying a lot because I consider myself such a happy individual that you guys know me to be. And it and in college it was kind of tough, being away from home. Like I never drank, I never smoked, I never partied like in a provocative way. I just went to Disney. I did my homework. I was on the basketball team. Like life was good. And then the second semester really hit, and then everything just kind of fell apart. I kind of went down a really deep negative circle. I was experimenting with stuff like self harm, and I was doing eating food that wasn't really really good for me at the time, and I needed a way out. I needed something that was going to uplift me out of that darkness, out of that negative cycle, if you will. And so I went on YouTube and I looked up Disney, and then I also put balloons in there. And then when you put them together, that's like the best of both worlds to me, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that was a very very important thing. And then that's when I kind of started getting into the realm of not me doing live streaming, but me discovering other live streamers and stuff like that. And initially, everything turned out really, really great. Like it was, and I just want to point out that The same thing I do, Ash, and to anybody else who's watching this from B plus C, all I did was be myself. And I know that sounds kind of silly, but all I did was really, really be myself, you know? And be myself as in I would pass out balloons or pretend to hand out balloons in chat and make people smile or like communicate with them and like anything to make their day, right? And for whatever reason, that garnered a lot of negative reaction. For whatever reason, I wasn't self-promoting. I didn't know what I knew now. You know what I mean? Like I was I was what, 18, 19 years old, and I needed community. I needed community that during a really, really, really dark time. And I was very, very desperate for however long that was going to take. And I needed something immediate. And to me, I felt like I had something here. And so, oh, James, I had to I had to have been 4 or 5, but crazily enough, I wasn't that into it at the time as I am now. It was weird. That I had to have been 5 years old. I think it was a red one too, if I'm not mistaken. I have a picture of it somewhere in my archives. But yeah, like it grew to a really and this is not a negative stream, you guys. I don't want to point this out because I'm very, very positive, but I need you guys to understand that this whole thing about me loving balloons and everything, like I don't share this with very, very many people. But to me, it's it's a part of me. Like it's genuinely a part of who I am at this point. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense to people. Like, why is this 6'5" guy obsessed with balloons and yada yada yada? And you know what? To be honest, I don't care what negative people think at this point because why should I? Because for the longest time, you guys, I was devoting my energy into people that were bringing me down and not paying attention to the people that were bringing me joy. And of course, that came with maturing, of course. And I've done, and I haven't handled stuff, in the most grown up of ways and stuff. But at that time, I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted community and I wanted it fast. And I didn't care how I got it. Let me read some of your guys' comments. I know that they're flying through here. Let me hold on here. Balloons for Vax. Yeah, and that's a thing that's now a thing at B plus C, and that's a blessing, guys. Like, I can't tell you enough how much that makes me feel. Like, that's really, really, really something special to me. Like, I think if we all find something, whether it be balloons or like, I don't know, chocolate or whatever it is that you're into, and you're really, really passionate about it, like, you shouldn't care what other people have to think, you know? Like, if it brings you joy and if it's not hurting anybody, like who cares? Like, who cares? Right? Like, I've I've grown. Y'all have seen me grown. Like, I've grown even a lot over this past year. And just other stuff. But like I no longer devote my time and my energy to negative Nancy's. It's not worth it. Like, I'd rather, because if I just go on a rant and talk about that, like, I could have used that 5 minutes or an hour talking about, something I enjoy, or I could have uplifted somebody's person that was in a crisis or something, you know? It's definitely, it's interesting. Because nothing brings me more joy. Like, balloons bring me joy. They just do. And when I share that with other people, or when I can share that with other people, like especially littles and stuff like that, that I can share my passion and things I enjoy with other people, it's a beautiful thing, you guys. It's undescribable, really. But I'm just so glad that I'm here, I'm alive, I'm breathing. Cuz let me tell you guys, that previous situation for 2 years, there was a time, you guys, where I didn't want to live. I'm going to just keep it 1000. I did not, and you know what? I am so grateful to God every single day that I'm still here, cuz I know a lot of you out there count on me, and even like guys like off camera and stuff like that. They count on me. Like, my parents love me, you guys love me. Like, I have a good number of friends that love me and stuff like that, and not everybody has that, you know? And I need to still be here to be the example for those people that can't help themselves, that aren't potty trained, that aren't, that can't defend themselves against bullies and other stuff like that. Balloons bring people together. I agree. I think people bring people together. I think shared camaraderie of common interests and all kinds of things bring people together. Ashley, I see your comments, so let me get back to reading them. My energy is better spent elsewhere. Exactly. There are just people that just are not gonna like me. And you know what? That's totally okay. Because you know what? I still love those people anyway, because I know dang well that there are people that, and it's funny considering they people were the ones that thought that I lived in their head rent free. No, 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 no. I live in their head rent free, because they're the ones who try to keep imposing their negativity on me, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. You can't bring me down, because I got my Team Bax family with me. I got Team Burley on my side. And you know what? I even have stuff in my family that aren't on my side, but you know what? That's okay. That's fine. Because I got everything that I need. I got 29 acres. I got my parents. I got Ellen. I got all of you here. I am a lucky guy. I am so blessed beyond measure. Thank you, Tani. You're one of my favorite people too. Thank you guys so much for your sweet messages, and I know some of you guys keep in touch with me off camera. Kayla, my buddy, we were just talking about about what were we talking about? Well, we were talking about a lot of things, but I was talking about why I love balloons so much, and how I genuinely feel like it's a part of who I am and what brings me. And how I uncorked the truth about why I love them as much as I do. Because it really stems from, it really drove home when I was at a really, really dark point in my life. And now I'm out of that dark spot again. And it's just so great, you know? Yeah, that would be great, James. That would be awesome. I'd love to meet Charles' family. I was feeling that. Yeah, you know what? And see, that's why I stream, you guys. That's why I stream. Because I know that you guys and I are very similar. We're different, but in some ways we are very similar in our way of thinking. I know dang well, Lord knows how many times I've been sad. And like I have to use B plus C as an example here. And I wish they were in here to see it, but it's okay that they're not. They're dealing with some other stuff, and that's totally fine. But if they were in here to listen, um, Lord knows how happy I've been every time I've just even been acknowledged. You guys, like even the fact that I get acknowledged brings me joy. It's not even just balloons for backs or the super chats that are important because the super chats that's not important. I just feel lucky that people say hi to me. Or like if people see balloons on the stream and stuff like that and then they get excited and they say, "Look, Bax balloons are like balloons for backs." You know what I mean? Like that brings me joy cuz that tells me that they care or that they're at least attempting to try. See? That's so great, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to be back on such a consistent schedule again as far as streaming goes. The world's not even ready for what I have cooking up in the kitchen. Like I'm going to be like the LA Dodgers this off season and I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be bringing in all the stars, all the big names. Like as far as what's in store for this channel and what this ride is going to take us. Like I don't think they're ready. I don't think the world is ready. But I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready. Even when you're not in the live, people are talking about, yeah, I know. And I still watch streams, silently and stuff like that. Like I know I'm always kind of watching in a way, but like I just stop and think like what is it about me that's really just I'm making you hungry with all the kitchen talk. Oh man, well, go ahead and fix you something, Tony. Don't just the 24-hour back special. Oh yeah, yeah. And then I don't know if I could ever do that with my job, James. I'm a working man. I got bill. Okay, well, I'm not just quite paying for bills just yet, but in the future I will. But I got joy to spread at work. I can't be doing 24 hours. That's crazy. But yeah, guys. I so that's a little bit on why balloons are really really special to the Baxman because it's deeper than it's just like how a kid would. I like holding them. by the string and stuff like that. Like it just like a kid would. It's pretty much like any other person. And Ashley, I have this special photo that I want to show you. There was a balloon artist that came to my work. We were hosting like a function at Main Event in Dallas. And there was this artist that was making like balloon structures for the kids and stuff like that. And I got this fun little hat. And I'm gonna have to send you a picture of it. It was pretty cool. And usually I don't do like the balloon animals and stuff like that, you guys. I usually just do the standard Disneyland or Party City balloons. Those are like my kind of forte, if that makes sense. Or whatever. But like yeah, that's super. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I had like this big hat and it had horns coming out of it. They had to do a chin strap. She had to tie an extra balloon on for a chin strap because so it could fit my humongous head. Yeah, it was something special. I'll tell you that. Like when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. That was my whole motivation into that's what I wanted when I asked her what I wanted. I was like, when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Or in this case, when you mess with negative people, karma comes back to you. So I'm gonna have to send you a picture. It was something really cool. But so that's a little. Oh, and plot. I don't mean to be the spoiler, but there was a scene in the Wonka movie with Timothy Chalamet and Kayla Lane, aka Noodle, and there was a balloon scene that I really liked in that movie. It's in the trailer too. 2024, 2025. Yeah, Tony, I'll have to check my calendar. But yeah, hopefully we can definitely do that. That would be amazing. And also you guys, if you haven't already, have I ever tried it myself? Yeah, I haven't. As part of my motor skills and stuff like that, like tying balloons is really hard for me. I don't know about y'all. The most the most balloons I ever held at one point was like 20 without accidentally releasing one or something like that. I think that's the most I've held. Try fighting that in the wind. Kayla, you will, trust me. Kayla, and if you don't, like within the next year or two, just give it time. Because you're looking at a future balloon vendor at Disney. And I hope all of you buy balloons from me when I become, because believe me, guys, when I become a cast member at Disneyland, you guys will be the first people to know. And I'll be selling balloons to so many people, you guys. It'll be awesome. But you guys got to promise me one thing. You guys got to buy. If there's any time that you guys got to get your first Disneyland balloon, it's got to be for me. Oh yeah. What's up, Noah? Hey, buddy, how you been? Noah's another really good buddy of mine. You guys, we go way back. So everybody say hi to Noah for me. Um, I've never had a Disney balloon. Oh man, Ashley, you need to get one. Yeah, they're worth it. Do you guys actually have any questions about the Disney balloons and stuff like that? Because I am the Jedi balloon master after all. I know. When I know. And I can like where to put them on rides and stuff. Like if you guys have any questions, please do ask me now because I will gladly tell you because I know quite a bit. There's nobody better to ask than the Jedi Balloon Master. So if you guys have any Disneyland or Disney World balloon questions, please do let me know. Let me see if I missed anything here. Oh, I don't think I've gotten one. Yeah, you guys definitely should. I highly recommend it. It's so fun. I saw an IG that the balloon vendors are a third party. Yes, that is true. It's Rubio Arts is the name of the company. I think they're based out in Florida, but they've been selling balloons in the park since 1955. But the current ones that they have of the balloon inside the balloon, they've been selling those since they started out as an inventory. It was kind of like as a test to see if the product would work, and they started selling them in Tomorrowland. And they only sold Mylar balloons in Disney at the time. You guys, I don't know if you're aware of this, but they they were selling them as like a retro item, and so they were and the balloon people in the back who were blowing them up, they didn't like the new product, and Treb Heining, who was responsible for the Disneyland balloons and stuff like that, is also the same guy who started out with balloon arches when that became a thing in the 80s and the 90s. So Treb Heining, you guys, is a very special person to me. I've never met him, but he's the one responsible for a lot of what goes on at Disney and a lot of other stuff in the balloon business as well. Bax Balloon and the Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm trying to get when I get my own merchandise line, you guys, would you guys be interested in getting like custom Bax balloons? That would be kind of a cool thing, wouldn't it? Would you guys buy those for your young ones or for yourself rather? Those 70s, yeah, those. So what happened was, Ashley, was that back in the day, they used to sell just the mouse heads. But what happened was is that they were deflating by the end of the day or before they could even take them home. And Disney received a lot of complaints because of it. And so what happened was is that they decided so putting a balloon in a balloon was the solution, which is why Disney balloons last for weeks, sometimes months. There's a whole video about it actually. I wish actually while I have my yeah, let me I'm going to show you guys something here really quick. Hold on. I'm just going to put this down for just a second while I log into my laptop here. And then I want to have a mod post this in the chat so that they can watch the video. Because it's a very interesting video, you guys. It talks about the history of the balloons itself, and it also talks about it pretty much talks about the history. let me see if I can find it. I'll play a little snippet of it. So I'm not showing you guys. Hold on a sec. Yeah, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. So if y'all could whenever you want, you can go watch this video right here. Also, I think this is another cool video. I want to show you guys this video because this is one of my favorites actually. So give me 1 second. It's kind of an oldie, but it's a goodie. Come back into the balloon room. Wait. Hold on. So this is kind of how the magic on how they do this, you guys. It takes a special kind of skill. I'm Nick Lanham. I'm a balloon vendor here at the Disneyland Resort, and welcome to Every Roll a Starring Role. When I first come to the Disneyland Resort, we'll come back into the balloon room, we'll grab our balloon arrangement and make sure that everything's fully inflated, that we have the proper colors and designs, as well as weights, and then we'll sell them to the guests. In the daytime, we have the glass house balloons here, which are full of all the colors. We call them the glass house just simply because of the shell that's on the outside of the balloons. At nighttime, we have a white balloon, but we have a light on the inside of it, so that flashes all different colors, reds, purples, blues, as well as princess balloons that light up and Toy Story balloons. How we arrange the balloons is called an umbrella. Making an umbrella really is an art. Everyone is at the same length, and once you start from the top, they should generally start to bouquet around themselves. When you're able to get that perfect umbrella, you don't want to move it sometimes. You get so proud of it. Holding the balloons is a special little trick. What you're going to do is you're going to take the balloons and wrap it around your hand, and then you just slide it between your middle and ring finger. The weight of the balloons point up should latch itself onto your hand. I had the opportunity to star in the background of Saving Mr. Banks, and that was a really great experience. I got to hold the balloons for the opening scene when they come in the gate of Disneyland in the limousine, and then as well as on Main Street. My favorite memory from selling balloons, a guest came up to me with his son, who unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer, and he came up and asked how much for all the balloons. And he bought every single balloon from me. Just being able to see the care in his eyes and everything like that really touched me. When you're able to give that Mickey Mouse balloon to a little girl or boy and just see the magic that lights up in their eyes, it's something so special. So that's so yeah, Kayla, hold on, let me get the camera back on me. Okay, so they also have a little area or whatever, like you can ask the vendor to hold them to take a picture. They used to stop it for a little while because I think due to the cough, as I like to say. You know, the pandemic hit and everything else. They stopped doing it, but then I think they started doing it again. Actually, fun fact, you guys, they actually used to be able to do that back in the 60s and the 70s, and I think the 80s. Okay, maybe not the 80s, but like back in the early days of Disney, you could actually hold all the balloons without the vendor holding onto them and stuff, but too many people accidentally released them and stuff, and so nowadays when you ask for a picture, they'll duck out of the way, and they have to hold on to the other end for you, but you can actually do that. Yes, and that leads me into my next topic, Ash. They have a store in the Orlando airport where they'll deflate your balloons for you so that you can take them home. But here's the catch, you guys, and I learned this the hard way. So this is coming from the Jedi Balloon Master himself. Party City does not have experience with what are the words I'm trying to say? Sorry, I'm in such a good mood because all of you are here. They don't have the experience of inflating them, because there's a special skill that comes involved with inflating the balloons and stuff, because it's actually harder than it looks, and so it definitely takes more skill, and Party City and like grocery stores don't have that experience. Like, you need to have like a professional based company that does have experience with those kind of things and stuff like that, which makes it harder. But also, I plan to be a local at some point in the future, so hopefully I don't have to deal with that problem. Is there anything else you guys want to know about them? Like I said, I know a lot about these balloons. Like, I've dedicated time and energy into understanding them. I've talked to. Did you guys know that the vendors start off with as much as and carry as much as like 40 or 60 balloons at a time? That's a lot of balloons, by the way, especially for ones that cost like $12, $14, $15, $20. They I've even spoke with a vendor recently, and some have even carried as much to up to 100, like 105, 110. Like, I don't know how they do it, and they wrap it, like, I don't know if you guys could tell in the video, but they wrap it around their hand a couple of times, and then they like slip it in between their finger, like their ring finger, I believe it was. But like I said, it's an interesting skill that they do. But yeah, Ashley, I do agree. They do need and also at the South Coast Plaza Mall, you guys, up in Costa Mesa, California, like, for those that can't make it to Disneyland, you can still get the Disney balloons that they have there. You just you got to do it. It's about a 20-minute drive from Disney, I think. But you can definitely still get them though. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something really quick here. Just making sure everything is in order. There we go. I want to. All right, I just added somebody to my moderating crew real quick. If she's still in here. No, Ash, it's totally okay. If Kayla's still in here, I did something special. Kayla, are you still in here? Because if you type a message, there's a special thing that's next to your name. Let me know if Kayla's still in here, because I want her to see the new something special that I just did. Yup, Kayla, congratulations, my buddy. You are a part of my moderating team now. I know I just probably made your whole night. I hope I did. But welcome. Kayla is, I trust, to do a very, very good job. She's been a buddy of mine for quite some time now, and I have no doubt that she's going to do a really... Everybody put balloons in the chat for Kayla. That is my special buddy right there. Big hugs to you, Kayla. I love you so, so much. Yeah. See, guys, I love making other people happy. It makes me feel so giddy, you know? And I do... Maybe this isn't worth showing, but I can't help but show it. You guys see this? These are some examples of the types of balloons that I get. Have you guys ever had these confetti ones? Like, these are the kind I get at Party City sometimes. And then if we come into my sanctuary, I don't know if it's much of a sanctuary, but it's kind of a haven. This is where I kind of store all my balloons in here. I'm gonna pick some out for you guys so that you guys know what kind these are. I'm gonna take out this green one because I know Ashley likes the color green, even though the blue one is my favorite personally. So like this one right here, you guys, this is 2 feet. I know it doesn't look like that, but these are, what brand is this? Tough Tex? These are the kinds that you usually would get at like a car dealership or something else. But these are 2-foot balloons in this bag right here. And in this bag. And also in this bag. And that bag, and that bag, and that bag. I have a lot of balloons, can't you tell? I am kind of obsessed. But I also have these leftover Disney ones that I have as well, that are purely to decorate my room. But yeah. Oh, Ash, please do. I would love to show them off in a video when I go to Party City and get them blown up and stuff. I would love that. Yeah, you guys, if my P.O. box is currently unavailable because I haven't used it in a good number of years, but if you guys have Instagram or social media, if you guys want to send me something, it's not obviously required because I'm very, very fortunate, and maybe I don't deserve it. I'm trying to be humble, but if you guys would like to send me something, whether if it's balloons or whether if it's like a letter or some fan art that you made, you can DM me privately or send me a text to my cell phone number. For anybody that is interested, my number is in my Instagram bio, which is maybe not the smartest thing to do, but it's there. But other than that, you can DM me privately, and then you can get my information if you want to send me something. But yeah, and I definitely am overdue. I do want to send you guys something as well, a little something special. After all, you guys are the best family in the world. She said it was endless. Ooh, that's exciting. I would love that. Do you guys want to see something cute? Well, too bad, because I'm going to show you anyway. So this is me. So this is 2011 me. This is me with the 2011 Dallas Mavericks championship trophy. As you can tell, it's 2011. Yeah, hey! Thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate that. Welcome. I'm talking a little bit about my love for balloons. I am the Jedi Balloon Master after all. I talk a little bit about the history. I've been talking a little bit about the history of Disneyland balloons, like what to do with them on rides and stuff. Like all like especially Disneyland balloon related questions and stuff. Like I'm your man. I am your guy. But first, I need to show you guys this. Look at this. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling that Baxman is going to do big things someday. Look how cute he is. I know some of you are jealous about the cuteness. Get ready for the aw moments in the chat. I'm like, aw. Yeah. It all makes sense now. I know, right? I know. I don't know everything in this world, my friend, but I can tell you with knowledge, I know quite a bit. I do the gosh dang thing. Right here. A fan sent that to me. Hold on, let me flip you guys around. You see that? Somebody sent that to me in fan mail. Because that's one of my favorite catchphrases that I like to use. But you know what's another new catchphrase I like to use? Hey, ya, D. You so totally rock! Dude. Sorry. I couldn't help but say that because I just love I just became a Magic member in August and enjoyed Disney so much. Well, that's awesome because I wouldn't necessarily call myself a Disney channel per se, but I do Disney on this channel. I do also sports and I do a lot of like motivational talks, and I'm especially a huge advocate for special needs viewers, and I'm very inclusive because I have special needs myself. So I'm very a part of the positive vibes are great. Yes, that's what I'm all about. Is just putting out positive stuff both on and off camera. I'm just all about that. Let's go build. Oh no, James, as Mr. Salt would say in the Gene Wilder adaptation, he's at it again. Oh man, it doesn't snow in Texas, James. I don't know, Tawny. Do you want to build it? Tawny's gonna have to build the snowman for me because my snowman building skills are not up to par. Besides, it's almost baseball season anyway. Before you know it, spring training is right around the corner. But do you guys like my room? I know I kind of bragged about it a little bit, but I want to show you guys this awesome photo right here. Not there, but if I turn around. So if you see this photo right here, right? Take a moment to acknowledge Kobe for a second. Okay. So you see this right here, you guys? So that right there is my father and I. This is me at Staples Center at a Lakers game in 2015. And there are the Lakers on the floor. And you see that guy right there? Like you see that guy right there? In the blue tie, but he's to the right. That's Kobe. Right here. That's Kobe, guys. I tried to see Kobe play his last couple years in the league, and he was injured both times. So I thought the next best thing was to go see his jersey retirements. And I may have been in the rafters with God, but I did see Kobe's jersey retirements that day. Now, if you would have told me that that was his last time that I would see him live, just give me a second to, if we could have a moment of silence real quick. Yeah. If you would have told me that that would have been the last time I would have seen Kobe publicly, I I would not have believed you. Yes, Red Velvet is pretty good. Um, we have stores all across the country, and we're working on some new stuff right now. guys, guys, guys. Do you know who just entered the chat right now? It's my baby, Daniela. What's up, baby? How are you? I miss you, boo. Oh yeah, Danny, you guys is a rock star. She is my rock. And also, guys, congratulate Kayla on her new mod status. She is another great bestie of mine. All of you guys are my besties in here. And outwards. Oh, did you guys notice I got some new PJs? I don't mean to brag, but I do mean to brag because I got Laker PJs for Christmas. Yeah, she was. She was on there. Oh yeah. So if you guys are at this point in the stream, if you guys could just I'm gonna be on for just a little bit longer, but if you guys can go ahead and share this stream out for me, and for everybody that has already done so, thank you guys so much. I definitely appreciate y'all heavy. Just came from the Arboretum lights. Yeah, babe, I saw that on Facebook. That's awesome. Yeah, Tawny is awesome. You guys are awesome. We have a really jam. Okay, so this kind of leads into what I was going to do next. I've kind of went on a 50-minute balloon rant for a while, which is okay because with the Vax, that's normal. Nothing is out of the normal here. I want to do for a couple of minutes, if you guys are up for it, we're going to do a little bit of, yeah, we really did enjoy our Disney trip. It was heavy. The rain kind of was a drag, but you know what? It was all worth it in the end because it didn't rain the next day and we got balloons. So I was a happy sheep. I was a happy turtle. I couldn't be happier. So that leads me into my next little bit. How would you guys feel about some Bax trivia to see how much you think you know me? If you guys are down for that, leave some balloons in the chat if you guys are down for that. Who wants to do some Bax trivia? Who wants to do some trivia to see how well do you know me? How well do you think? You think you know me, but do you really know me though? Now is the time to get the details from the Baxman. Hey, you know what? It's okay because that is why There is no shaming in here. That is why there's no bullying or anything. Everybody's here to learn about each other. So, we're going to start off with a simple question. Babe, you're not allowed to guess. um, because my babe knows me too well. What is my what is my full name? Bonus question. Yeah, it'll be beautiful weather for sure. No doubt. We just got hit with the Mother Nature. Mother Nature had other ideas. So guys, what is my full name? Bonus points if you can get my middle name, which might be hard, but what is my full name? Let's see. Let's see if y'all can guess. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know my first and my last name. But do you know my middle name? Okay, Tawny's got my name down. That's okay. So Tawny got my last name, Burley. It's also a very it's a family name. Oh, if only that was my middle name, Ashley, I would be the happiest man alive. I will gladly take. You know what, Ashley? You get sympathy points just for that. Because you just made me smile. Okay. So my middle name, you guys, is actually Wild. I know, right? This sounds crazy. Wild is Wilde. It's a silent E, but it's a Danny, it's a middle name that suits me well. Oh my gosh. We're all having good laughs in here, and that's what makes this stream so exciting, is that everybody here is having a good time. That's the most important thing to me. Okay, here's my next question. You all know that the Baxman loves balloons, of course. Yeah. Do you guys know what my favorite balloon color is? Let's see. Yeah, it is a cool middle name. What is my favorite balloon color? Like, if I were to go to the parks and choose a balloon, what is most likely the color I would pick? It's actually blue. Blue is my favorite. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in, my guy or gal. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you so much. It's actually blue, you guys. Blue. Red is actually my third favorite, and blue is my favorite. Green is my second. It goes blue, green, red, yellow, pink, purple, then orange and white. It's kind of a thing. Okay. So now I'm going to throw a curveball. What was my first Disneyland balloon color as a child? Can I have Daniela be my teammate? Sure. What was my first Disneyland balloon color as a child? At least that I know of. It's not green. James said it earlier. I don't think I actually said this to you, baby. It's not blue and it's not green either. What was my first Disneyland balloon color as a child? It's not purple. James, if James is still in here, he said it. I know James said it. It is red. Yes, it was a red one. Oh yeah. Okay. One more curveball and then I'll get a little easier. James, almost out. Okay. So how long have I had my tradition of handing out balloons at Disneyland? How long have I been doing it for? Give me an approximate guess. Babe, you can guess on this one. Because, to be honest, I think I forgot. You're like, you forgot and you're still asking? Yup, that's how it goes over here. How long have I bought balloons for other people at Disney, you guys? 3 years, 4 years, 3 years. Yeah. It's actually about 3. As Danny would say, it's about as much long as we've been dating officially. Yup. Yup. Okay. What is my favorite basketball team? Okay, if you guys don't get this immediately, the man is behind me. If you need hints, like there's no way you can mess this up. I'm repping it right now. The best basketball team in all the sports. Say it with my chest. Yes, it is the LA Lakers. Yes. It's right. It's Kobe's my guy. Especially if you met me. If you remember the first B+C stream I was in before Danny was there. So when you guys met me for the very, 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 very first time, I had on the Kobe jacket. And I also bought Becky a balloon. Kayla, Ashley, you remember that? I know you guys remember that part. Okay. How many times, true or false, have I ever streamed at Disney World on this YouTube channel? Have I ever streamed at Disney World? Yes or no? Have I ever streamed at Disney World? Yes, I have. You guys should go watch that stream. It was a lot of fun. I know Noah remembers that stream because he was in it. Especially if you were in that stream, you would know. You would know. Okay. What's another question I can do? Ooh, true or false? My dad has shaken hands with the late Dodger great Jackie Robinson. True or false? Has my dad shaken hands with the late great Jackie Robinson? Let me know your thoughts. Has my dad shaken hands with Jackie? He has. Yes, he has. It was right towards the end of his life, too. Jackie was a really good man. It was bigger than baseball. Okay. So, what's another one? True or false? Has the Baxman has had a New York Times ad put out on him? Has the New York Times put out a full page ad about the Baxman in the paper? Kayla, yep. Mm-hmm. It's true. You guys want to go see it? Let me show you. Because I made a little bit of history. For those of you who aren't aware, let me show you. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to come down here really quick. It's going to be dark for just a second, I promise. There we go. I want to show you guys something. It's exciting. I think you can, yep, they've been OGs for the longest time, Ash. But don't worry, you'll get there too. So check this out, you guys. So this is the New York Times ad from 2005. And for those of you who don't know, I am one of few individuals in the entire world that lost the autism diagnosis back in 2005. Took a lot of biomedical intervention and a lot of other different occupational therapies and stuff like that. But when I said I was somewhat of a public figure, I wasn't lying. Because if you guys can see, hold on, I'm gonna come back in here. Hold on. Let's come back into the light. I want to show you, because this is what happens, you guys, when you look me up on the World Wide Web. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. I need to do some login stuff. I'm going to read one of these articles for you, you guys, before I sign off. Okay. This is what happens when you guys put in a Google search with my name in it. Boom. Check this out, you guys. Look at that. I'm going to read this article for you because it's a really part of my testimony. So it says right here, May 13th, 2005 was a joyous day in our household. On this day, 7 years ago, our child Baxter no longer qualified for the diagnosis of autism. He has been reevaluated 3 years after receiving the label and no longer fit the diagnostic criteria. We were elated. The countless hours of biomedical and traditional interventions were deemed successful. This was exceptionally powerful, as we had been warned. He may never talk or be able to attend school, and recovery from autism is, of course, impossible. Just what does it mean to be recovered? And then they talk a little bit right here. I'm going to let you guys read this for a sec. But how are you guys, what do you guys think about all of this? Is this interesting? There's some other articles here too. Here's a cute picture of my mom and I. And then when you go to YouTube, there's even more stuff. There's all this stuff right here. Yeah, it's really great. It's a big part of my life, and it's I highly encourage everybody to go read that article that Tani just posted in there. And there's plenty of videos that I will send you guys privately that shows all the stuff. But I am a beacon of hope for a lot of people out there. And when especially on B plus C, I was not sugarcoating it when I said it, but that was kind of what I meant. Oh my gosh, Kaya, what's up? What's up? I'm so glad that the B plus C fam is coming in. Make sure you guys click that like button for me if you can. Kaya, how are you doing, my beautiful friend? We're just hanging out. We've been doing some Bax trivia. I've been going over about not just about why I love balloons, but also like the history of Disney balloons itself. If you have any questions about that, I would be so happy to answer that, because I think especially for those that have admired them from afar, there's a lot of knowledge that comes with those Disney balloons that who else but to answer your questions than the Jedi balloon master himself? You know what I mean? So that's what's going on with that. All right, you guys. So we're not quite ready to end the stream just yet. I'm going to ask you guys a few more questions. Thank you guys for hanging in tight with me. It is getting pretty late here. I am doing so great. Kai, I am so happy that you're here. I'm happy that a lot of you guys from B plus E are finding me and are joining me, and hopefully we can establish our own identity and we can branch out to other people as well so that they can find us, they can chat with us, we can get to know them, because that's my whole mission, you guys, is to impact people on the regular from all walks of life. So, here's my next question for all of you. Where approximately how many states has the Baxman been to in his lifetime? So like driving through states count. Um I guess airports count as well. Approximately how many states out of 50 have I been to? I can tell you right now, it's a lot more than 4. It's a lot. I'm a traveler. So far, nobody's close. Okay, James is getting warm. In fact, let me show you guys as I navigate through this room full of balloons. Look at this map of the United States, you guys. You see all these basketball stickers? And Canada. So all these basketball stickers right here are areas that I have been to. So that's about 30, almost 36, 37, 34. I'll take it. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, and in case you're wondering, those are balloons left over from main event. Oh, wait. My old friend decided to pay a visit. Everybody say hello to Mickey. Mickey is the special guest of the stream today. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I got this at, I think, my first trip to Disney World. Oh, but here's a fun fact. Remember how I told you guys my first Disneyland balloon was a red one? And even though my favorite color balloon is blue, my first Disney World balloon in Orlando was green. See? It's interesting. So, and I have a little story about that. So, when I'm from Canada, eh? When I was when I went to Disney World, I think it was in 2010, 2011. My mom, we were buying balloons and stuff, and I really wanted blue, but they didn't have any in the bunch, and so I picked green. And the vendor across the street had blue balloons, and I didn't realize it until the last minute. But I was like, I had a balloon, so that was cool. Yeah, I've been to Canada too. I've been to Niagara Falls, but that's about it. Did you guys know that the first thing I discovered in Canada, was black squirrels? Did you guys know that that's a thing? Black squirrels are a thing in Canada. That's the really big deal over there. Oh! Coda, do you want to say hi to the stream, or do you want to keep mauling my face? Yeah, they're watching you, bro. Everybody say hi to Coda from Brother Bear. Coda is one of my favorite Disney characters outside of Mickey Mouse and Stitch. Have any of you guys have seen Brother Bear? And do you like Brother Bear? Yeah, Coda's the homie. He is the homie. Yeah, Coda is awesome. He's super cute. He uh he has that famous song, you know, that tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. Many years ago, yeah. What's your favorite place you travel to? That's a lot of traveling. I'm jealous. Well, I've been to Yellowstone. I would say my favorite adventure is the next one. Because you know what? Every day, you guys, is a new adventure in life. And you have to treat every day to the fullest because you never know when life will come to an abrupt end, you know? So I'd say my favorite adventure is the next one. That's a really good question, Kaya. I'm glad you asked that. My favorite adventure is always the next one because anytime I come on here or I share my thoughts, that's an adventure. Being with you guys is an adventure. And it's a huge blessing to be able to do, to be on here almost a nightly basis or whenever I can and do what I do for you guys. And I hope it brings you guys the same amount of joy as it does me, or a little bit of it at least, because I feel like I'm doing my job as a person. Am I happy that I can eat gluten? Yeah, I can. It's it is what it is, but like I enjoy it. Gluten free has its perks, you know, but I enjoy it. Yeah, the art of Aaron Blase. Is it Blase? Am I saying that right, babe? Let me know. I'm following a Brother Bear animator. Nice. Yeah, guys. I am super blessed. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me right now. And guys, please do let me know if you ever come to Dallas or stop nearby Dallas because who knows, you might catch me at a time where you might. Oh, it's Blast with the silent eye. Oh, okay. I can tell just off the bat that you guys are really interesting people, and the things that I would do to meet you guys would be second to none because you guys are absolutely incredible. Like I don't think some of you understand like how lucky you guys are to be in this chat right now. Like this is revolutionary with what we're doing. Like we're just I know for some of you it just may seem like we're just ranting and we're just talking about whatever. What we're doing right now is legendary stuff. We are going to change the world with what we're doing and the what we're going to present to the world because the world a lot of the times is a very very sad place, and as long as we're doing our part to making the world better, whether if it's joking about turtles or whether if it's talking about our favorite travel experiences or talking about balloons and stuff, or just talking about happy things, or maybe not so happy things. It's all safe in here. You guys can be honest with me. I'll be honest with you. There are days where I am not myself. There are days where I am not 100%. But you know what? I try to give beyond 100% every time that I stream and every time I try to talk to you. I do promise you that. And I'm trying not to get choked up right now, but I do will let you know that there is nobody that will work harder at making this world a better place than me. And nobody, especially when it comes to balloon vending in the future or anything of whatever I choose to do with my future, I will bust my hind end like Kobe. Nobody will outgrind me. And I just want to say I am super, super grateful to every single one of you. I love you guys. Can we just have a moment for me to say that I love you guys? Because I truly love you guys so, so much. And I'm so happy that you're my friend. I'm so happy that you guys choose to watch me. Because without you guys, Team Danny Bax does not exist. And this community is only going to get stronger. I would not be surprised if we come back in here another night and 10 more people come in here, or 20, or 30, or 50, or 1,000. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. We will get there, though. I will do my part on this end to give you guys a great experience almost every night. But if you guys enjoy what you see, let me know in the feedback, comments on the videos, on my social media. Let me know. Give me feedback. Let me know what you guys want to see, because I don't just want to do what I want. I want to also do what you guys want as well. Do you guys want me to, whether if it's doing some more trivia nights, maybe we talk some more Disney and stuff. Maybe you guys want to know more about Disneyland balloons or something else. I'm an open book. But I can't know that if you guys don't tell me. That's what you guys are there for. This is a community. This is Team Danny Bax. So the more you guys tell me, the better. And the more we spread, the more often I can say, "You so totally rock!" Dudes. I love you guys. You guys make me so, so happy. With that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to cry. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We've had almost 10 likes on this stream. But I know that it's only going to get bigger from here. Little by little every day, or whenever I can. Thank you guys so, so much. If you guys like what you see, make sure you leave the John Cena SmackDown on the like button. Please, guys, please, on your off time, tell your friends. I want to get to know them. I want them to have them be a part of our community. If you have a Twitter, post about it on Twitter. If you have it on Insta, just tell the world. Because this is bigger than me. It takes all of us to do this. And if you guys could, before I send off tonight, could you guys send me some Disneyland balloons in the chat if you can? Guys, and if you're unable to share, just tell somebody that you know. Let them know. Do your part to make sure that you're spreading kindness wherever you are. You never know who's having a hard time in life. It could be us one day, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be whoever. Just remember to always be kind. Like the Baxman would, or like you would, or like a kid with a Disneyland balloon would, getting that Mickey balloon for the very first time. Think about that. Think of the happiest memory you can possibly think of and run with it. And with that being said, my friends, my name is Baxter Berle, aka the Jedi Balloon Master. Don't forget to share this with your friends, but I especially want you to share this with your guys. Don't make me get Doodle out. I know Doodle's missing his head, but Doodle, in memory of Doodle, you have to share this with your turtle. Guys, I know you don't have a turtle, but you gotta find one. Borrow a turtle from a friend. Because turtles are awesome. Balloons are awesome as well. You guys, turtles are gonna take over the world. Hear me out. Turtles are gonna take over the world, and one of these days, you might find a turtle watching a back stream. One day. I promise. So, with that being said, I will see you all in the next episode 207. Thank you all for joining me. I love you guys. If I could get a love you backs right back at you, I will see you all in the next one. Baxman salute. And I think we're missing something, aren't we? Kobe, do you want to do it with me? Let's go! Let's go! I love you guys with the Tom Brady outro. Good night, good morning, good afternoon to you, wherever you may be. And we'll see you in the next one. I love you guys.